Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're just gonna do a quick video on the Tubolito tubes. So we have the TD bike tour coming up. I plan on running air tires, so I took off the tennis tires and I'm preparing to use these new Tubolito tires. They're supposed to be stronger than the standard tubes, so I'm going to give them a try. This is my Philwood front wheel. This particular rim has been drilled out to be used with Schrader tubes, so the hole is pretty big. Now the tubes that I got are Presta valve tubes, so they're a smaller diameter stem than the Schrader ones. The reason why I changed from Schrader to Presta is so they're the same tube as the T-line. So when we're doing the bike tour, I'm only going to carry one spare tube and both bikes will have the same tube in case we get a flat. Also, I got the Tubolito patch kit. So I'm not sure if I'm just gonna bring this or if I'm gonna bring this or if I'm gonna bring both. I'm not sure yet, but I'll definitely bring one of them. So if you're installing a new tube into a rim that is drilled out for Schrader valve, you're gonna need one of these. It's called the Schrader to Presta Valve Saver. They come in plastic. This one is metal. I recommend getting this one, especially the metal one, because if you look inside the rim, there's actually two walls, one here and one on the inside, and these edges are pretty sharp. The way this goes on is you want to move the rim tape out of the way like this, okay, and then you just simply stick it in. All right. Perfect. Okay, and this way it's nice and flush. Okay, you might have to push it in a little bit. So this is what it'll look on this side. So it's basically sticks through the bottom rim and part of the top rim, and this will protect the stem. These new tubes, they say they're 34 grams, so they're pretty light. I'm not sure how much the standard tubes are, but yeah, it's very noticeable. So you can see the size difference here. The adapter is designed to fit the Presta valve perfectly. This way it prevents movement and it'll prevent the tube from getting damaged here. Because if you look at the design of most pumps, you know, when you're pumping air into it, you're putting side pressure onto the stem. And that's eventually not good for the stem, and you have a possibility of poking a hole into the side of the tube here, which I've done before. And these go in just like a standard tube, so there's really nothing special to see here. You just want to make sure that it's as straight as possible. You don't want any kinks or bends. So it's about 10 days to the marathon, and I want to get this set up and the rear wheel set up because I just recently built out some of the parts on it, and I want to make sure the spacing is correct and I don't have any problems during the tour. Okay. And I always use these plastic, the plastic ones. I forgot what they're called. I try to use metal ones. If you use metal ones, you can scratch the rim surface. Like the Brompton toolkit. This is what happened when I used the Brompton toolkit one, because the Brompton toolkit one's made out of metal. So if you have plastic ones, I would recommend. Make sure you don't stab the tube itself. This is actually pretty cool because since they're bright yellow, I can see where I'm poking into the tire. I'll know if I'm pinching it or not. Like that. Make sure the stem is nice. All right. Let's make sure everything is sitting in nice. And that's really it. I'm gonna pump these up to 100 PSI. Okay, close this out. And look, that's how they look. You can see valve saver, it keeps the stem nicely in the middle, away from the sharp edges. All right, and that's it for this one. We're excited to do the TD bike tour. Hopefully the weather will be nice, and hopefully we don't get any flats. So I guess I'll see you guys next time. All right.